Okay, I removed the board, and I thought it was metal, and it turns out it is. It's the original flashing when this roof right here was asphalt shingles. And we know it was asphalt shingles because when we look up, when we're downstairs and we look up in the garage, we can see rotten boards and asphalt shingles. So when this roof was put on, they didn't remove the asphalt shingles and they did not repair the boards. I dislike that a lot, but not surprised. I see it done a lot. So my plan is to take this all off and put it back on after it's fixed. So I also know that the siding, this red siding, was on the house when this garage was connected to the house. So originally it was a separate garage, and then it was connected to the house. I like it connected, but I don't like how they left the siding on and then went to it. Now I guess, you know, they thought that was the permanent siding, but obviously it's not. We're going back to the original. So what I did was I cleaned this out the best I can. Now there's a compromise here. I'm not going to remove where this was fastened to the house. I'm not pulling this board. I'm not going to disconnect the garage, remove the old siding, and then reconnect. So there will be a sandwiched part of the press board siding in here. Pressed cardboard or fiberboard, I guess is a better name, fiberboard, with the asphalt, tar, and stone chip on the surface. Basically this stuff right here. So there will be a sandwich of that in there, which is about 3/4 of an inch thick. I'm not removing it. I have no good way of removing it without disconnecting the garage, and I'm not doing that. But what I can do, now that I've cleaned that out the best I can from right here, is I need to now start down there. If I can clear off enough of this, then we might be able to get more by removing this one sheet of roofing. Okay, let's it is going to be important though when we put this back together that we screw it in where the holes are, because there's already holes in this flashing, so we're going to need to hit those holes, but that shouldn't be too hard to do. Okay, let's keep going, because all this really should be done before we do any roof work over here, because we want to put more overhang on. And plus this needs to happen because any water is coming down in there, and there's no good way to seal that, and I just don't want to leave it like that. So yeah, I could put some more flashing and everything else, but let's take the time, rip it apart, and get it back together the best we can. I'd say the right way, but you know, that's a kind of a perspective thing sometimes. So I feel it'll be good. I'm confident that we'll figure this out as we go, and we'll be happy with the results. So let's keep going. Need to pick this all up now.